Look at that body right there. I like the way they wrapped it with this little wrap because it kind of protects it from getting blemishes from just a regular plastic bag over it where it can still rub around and then make scuff marks everywhere. This one seems to be a lot more protected, and it should be nice and clean when you unwrap it. Let's go ahead and take this thing off. Oh, nice satisfying peel section right here on the roof. Alright, so I just pressed this piece on. It's just press fit on there. And then this right here on the instructions is 3 pieces. You have the grill piece, and you have the lenses, and you have this back mesh piece for the bumper. All snapped into one right here. They all just snap together, so that's simple enough. Next it's telling me to put the grill or the front headlight guard and this onto the body, so I'll go ahead and do that. There you go, I've screwed this part in right here. So I have the brush guard up front and the grill and lights installed, and right here I have the windows installed with the 4 screws right here. That's it so far. Now it's telling me to do the hood. So 2 screws down here and 1 screw right there for the steering wheel. Install it to here. And we have the hood and doors wrapped up in the nice cellophane too to keep them from scratching. That's cool. So it was actually 5 screws you needed right here. There's the 3 screws right there. And 2 screws back here. That holds the body in place right there. And now it says to move on. Oh, that also holds the hood in place. It just stays there. Actually, there's actually no bracket. It's just press fit on there. And now to put the trunk together. Now when you get the parts like this on the instruction manual, you see right here it says MN86KS, only for MN86KS. When you see brackets like this right here, so that's going to be in this bag, which is for the MN86KS stuff. So you'll find that bracket in here. If you're assembling the regular one, you're just going to follow this down here. There you go, fully assembled. Don't forget to put your little locking hinge in there first, and same with this hinge right here before you put this door card in, which is screwed in, which is good, so you won't lose it anywhere. And then for the KS model, you have to screw this piece in too right here. Continue on. Next is attaching this to the actual body, and then the 4 doors. So there's the doors, the back, interior's all in, the little hinges for the doors are all installed right here. So next step is telling me to put some of the trim right here on. And then after I put the trim and light lenses and stuff on, it's telling me to put this onto the chassis. That's pretty much both the stuff on these 2 trees right here. So let's install the rest of these trim panels, or trim pieces, and light lenses. So right here, you could tell, if I got this correct, the way this is set up right now, this is going to be your regular setup. So you're going to be left with a bunch of holes in your body like that, because the KS kit comes with the grills that go over these lights right here, and then you got your roof rack on there, and you have your rear spare. So that little bracket right there is for the KS only. So you can see right there. Not sure about that bumper. I'm pretty sure that's just a regular trim as well, but yeah, and all the lights you gotta press in right there. So now, next step, to put all the KS parts on here. So I had to take the interior back out because I forgot these door cards that are supposed to slot in here and go on these holes right here. So yeah, I'm gonna put that back in and continue, but I got everything on right now, and I'm just gonna continue to putting the KS equipment on. There you go, finished KS version. So you can tell you got all these little grills everywhere. Headlight grills, grills on your top lights right here, It's supposed to have the snorkel right here, but I chose this instead because you're supposed to remove this right here. 2 extra holes in there with that hole to install the snorkel, but I decided, you know what, one little hole doesn't bother me too much on both sides, and I'll run it without a snorkel for now. And here's your spare tire, and then more grills for the lights down there, and then your top rack, roof rack, with your 2 auxiliary rear lights right there for the KS version right there. Here's the chassis fully completed as well. Got that front bumper on here with a fake winch. Got the rear bumper installed right there. And we also have the fake mufflers right here. And a cool little side steps right here. They're retractable. Sweet. Got a tiny little one right here just for the front passenger. On the other side, there's a longer one. Nice setup. Really, really nice setup from MN model. Can't wait to run this guy. Alright, here we are, completely assembled electronics, as you can tell. Quick Run 1060 is what I'm using in this one right here, because it's a very affordable ESC. Really good for crawling too. All you gotta do is leave that one port right there. As you can see, I have one port that doesn't have a jumper on it. If you leave that off, that actually turns it into a drag brake. So now you just have forward and reverse and drag brake. So that's a little unknown by some that this ESC is capable of doing. And right here, you have your Fly Sky receiver. That's what I'm going to be using. I'm using only headlights on this one because that's what came with the kit, and they're the HID looking headlights. So it's, you know, it kind of works out for the AMG style high-end crawler. But yeah, that's all I'm using right here is the second channel for the ESC and the first channel for the steering servo, and everything just plugged and play pretty much to this ESC right here with this motor. There's the heatsink I put on top of the motor. Yeah, that's how I have it arranged right there. Battery's gonna go in its original location. I'm gonna be using probably a 1000 milliamp hour or maybe even a 1500 milliamp hour 2-cell lithium ion R LiPo back there. And here's how the lights install for the headlights. And that's just going to plug into my third channel on the ESC receiver. And I'm not sure if I'm going to blow out these LEDs by doing that, because I don't see a resistor on them anywhere. At least I can't tell, but there might be one underneath one of those heat shrinks. So let's hope for the best. Alright, well this step is a step I seem to have forgot to add onto the video for my build, but it's putting this chassis onto the body. It's pretty simple. You see these tabs back here. 1, 2, and then these 3 black tabs here on each side, and also these 2 tabs right here. Well, those 4 tabs on each corner are going to go to these body mount tabs right here. So you can line all that up, just drop it in pretty much, and don't forget to put your light wire to your receiver. You just drop that into place. Hard to do with one hand, but just line up all these tabs right here to those holes, and just screw all those in, and you're good to go. There you go, guys. Fully assembled for you guys. What a cool little truck. Ready to go. Get some action. Check it out, guys. Opening hood, opening front doors, opening rear hatch with a spare mounted for the KS version, roof rack for the KS version. It looks good. Check that out. Nice little auxiliary lights on the roof back there. Maybe paint those. Feature. What a great truck. There you go, guys. It's a totally fun build. In my opinion, MN Models stepped up the game with this one. I like it. So far, so good. Now let's run it and let's see what this little guy's got on the trail.